Arizona. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. Return coming from the 6. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Escapes the pocket. And he can escape no longer. They roam over and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with Sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets...
It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They stick with McCaffrey. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Motioning left is their running back. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. A give left side to McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 24. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Couldn't manage even a yard on that run, so now it's 4th down. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game. They've got 1st down from the 31. Option play they give to Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
It's now third down.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. He manages 13 on this punt return. And the 49ers will go on offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. That throw finds Kittle. Gets some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. They've got a man in motion. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
That's incomplete left side. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Benson with a first down and more. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Big ace, big ace. 2-2.
First and 10, Murray. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's a gain of 22, and that gives them first and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that, actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Headed out right, and the defender comes away with it. Rasul Douglas picks it off.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Kittle brings it in. They get 27 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The 49ers with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. From the gun is Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On fourth down, here's Murray. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Back to the air, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Murray thrown again on second and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking scheme.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Fine. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Let's go.
Another try following the sack. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. It's a 36-yard look for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. Returning it from the 4. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. That finds Ayuk complete. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception! He's at the 30! The 10! And he makes the Huffs go! It's a touchdown on the pick six! Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Purdy throwing here. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They kick the running back in motion. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. After it was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Purdy to throw it. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He'll get this to Samuel. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win.
Cardinals 7.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now with Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
Kicked well, and this is good! A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. George Kittle, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Hey, Ace.
From the gun, it's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 46. Harrison secures this left side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
Touchdown, Arizona! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth!
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escape. Oh, he loses the football. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals losing by 4. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. He finds some space again. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. McCaffrey. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11.
Cardinals 13. Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.